Shazam! Welcome to episode number 3. Thank you for being here on HackThatFunnel Radio. We're going to talk a little about information overwhelm and how you get over this stuff, because information is great. Too much of it can destroy you. How do you manage each step? We'll talk about that right now. I have spent the last 5 years building hundreds of marketing funnels and systems for over 100 clients, and I can tell you, most of you are skipping the most important part of the funnel build. There is a secret step-by-step blueprint that makes every sales funnel profitable. What is it? That is the question, and this podcast is the answer. My name is Ben Moote, and this is Hack That Funnel Radio. So by now you should know, if you've listened to episode number 2, I'm an information junkie. I do way too much. Like, I have so many products. I actually opened up all my products on a tab, and there's like 30 tabs open, and I'm just looking through it going, I could not watch this if I had a full lifetime. But I buy every time I'm in pain. It's what we all do. It's something that's just how we work, okay? And then when we buy something, we start to go through it, and soon we get overwhelmed with like, oh, shoot, I'm not going to be able to, shiny thing. And we go to the next thing that's going to fix it, because this is just a lot. And this is fixy, this is easy, this is nice. And so we're always constantly bouncing back and forth between all these things and going from information overwhelm to new opportunity with information overwhelm to new opportunity with information overwhelm. Stop. Stop. Okay, I've done this all the time. This is like my life as an online marketer, is not only just learning stuff, it's buying the crap out of stuff, going through half of it, and then going and buying the next thing. It's just a rotational cycle that we all get sucked into, and it takes a little bit of self-discipline to control information overwhelm. The reason you are overwhelmed is because you are getting ready for your exercise. Like, you know you need to get fit because you want to run that 5K in a month. Okay, I need to run the 5K. So what do I need to do? So you get somebody. They're going to tell you on this online training how you're doing. All right, you're going to go running. After you go, you run this much. Then you're going to run that much. Then you're going to run this much. Then you need to do it 2 times a day this. And then you need to also throw in this. Now change your diet. Do this. And by the time you get to change your diet and all the 4 different changes that you've made, you're like, can I not? Like, I understand. Can't I just run? Like, oh, but now where do I even start? Because where do I fit in this whole equation? They told you at the beginning, but we don't start at the beginning because no, we're complicated. Okay, we're unique. We're special. We have to get special treatment. So of course, we go ahead and read through the whole thing. We learn through the whole training without doing something. Those people who hit $1 million super quick are the people who buy the training and go through it and pause. And like, okay, I got to do that part. They'll take their keyboard and they'll start writing out the next thing that they need to do. Those are the people that start to make things work in their business. It's the people who take the action. A lot of us don't take the action. We want to see a mile ahead, even though our vision doesn't even see, like, I don't even know if it sees that far, okay? Literally, we can't see that far, but we want to. We want to be able to see it, because if we see it, at least we know we're good. At least we know all the lights are green before we decided to drive the car. We timed it all perfectly. All right, well, if I leave now, that light should be green, and the next light ought to be green after that, and then we should be good to go. Let me check my app really quick. Oh, I missed the spot. I'm going to have to wait for another hour. Get those green lights ready. Guys, you can't drive your car only when it's a green light. Okay? So many of us always want the fastest route, and we avoid the green lights all the way through, when the fastest way is probably just go through the lights. Just go through the lights, okay? A lot of us know our end destination. We're peak focused, and we start to go, and then we start to realize it's hard. The minute you realize it's hard, you start looking for something that's just a little easier than this. It's just so hard. Do you know what the hardest thing about starting this all is? It's just getting moving forward. Just getting moving forward. So when I was a kid, I made a goal that I wanted to be an Eagle Scout by the age 13. Like, on my birthday, it was the fastest I could become an Eagle Scout if I had started right away. Do you know how hard that is? That's a lot. And so my mom was like, okay, whoa. Sat me down, and we wrote a checklist of goals. And this checklist of goals was for everything I ever needed. I could swap out a couple of merit badges, but it was everything. And so I would go to my Scoutmaster and be like, I need to meet this goal. My mom says I have to do it. Can you teach me this? And I became, with my mother's help, like a lot of people behind the Eagle Scout, there's a mother pushing that Eagle Scout, okay? That was it with me. Now that you're an adult, you don't have anybody to push you down the tracks towards your goal. You don't have that person. I did the physical fitness merit badge, a 3-month merit badge, 3 times. 3 times. And on the 3rd time, my parents were like, oh my gosh, this kid is never going to do anything worthwhile with his life. Okay? I finished the 3rd time and I only needed to be able to show increase in my stretch. And my mom said, sit down. You're going to increase your stretch in the next half hour. We're going to do it. You just keep stretching. Dale, is this going to hurt him? My dad's like, no, it shouldn't hurt him. Just take it slow and easy and keep going. He goes, okay, Ben, that's what you're doing. Yes, Mom. And I got my physical fitness merit badge, okay? I'd done all the hard part. It was just that last piece that I hadn't clicked into place. A lot of us get information overwhelmed because, number one, you don't have that person to push you through. So a lot of us spend money. The money is what will push me through. But here's the issue with money. Money comes right back. Money replenishes. If you spend $1,000 that you don't think you have, the next month you will have it. The month after that, you'll definitely have the $1,000. You could go buy something else in month number 2. Guess what? Month number 2, you're done with whatever you're doing on month 0. You're absolutely done because you can leave. Your self-discipline is the one reason you're not making it. It's the one reason I didn't. When I realized this, I sat down and I'm like, I don't know who I got harping over my back, but I got somebody. Freak, I'm gonna hire somebody to yell at me. And I'm literally going to get this done already. And I took massive action. In a day, I did more than I had done in a month. And I was in a team at that point, and I turned to the team, and I'm like, okay guys, had like a mastermind team, I'm like, okay guys, this is what I did. And they were like, dude, that's really good. And I was like, thank you. Like it took a day, and they're like, are you serious? I'm like, well, then I had to edit videos and everything, so it took like 2 or 3 days. But I focused on it and I got it done. And they were like, that's spectacular. Suddenly I was amazing. Why? Because I took a freaking day and just did it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. That's it. If you want to get rid of information overwhelm, focus on the step in front of you. What is the task you need to get done next? Take the step. Okay, all right, good. All right, at the time of me recording this, I'm going to be absolutely honest. I know how I'm kind of going to get it on the podcast system. I know how I'm going to get it on YouTube, but I haven't figured it out exactly. Why? Because the number one issue is just recording the stupid thing, okay? And so I record it. I take that step. Done it. What's the next step? Oh, okay, edit the video. Okay, I've got a system for that. I've been doing tons of video edits. Cool. Boom, boom. What's next? Oh, I gotta upload it onto iTunes and Google Play and Shopify and help. Go find that one piece of information I need. I'm not gonna buy a full freaking product. The one piece of information I need so I can take that next step. That is how you overcome information overload. It's something called just-in-time learning. Okay, made extremely popular by a really good friend of mine. Okay, so what you need to do is make sure that whatever your step is, you make a list of the things that are holding you back. You know what they are. When I was trying to get my Eagle Scout, you bet I knew what it was. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to exercise. I didn't want to write down how many reps I did. I didn't want to do the 3rd rep. I did that merit badge 3 times because I didn't have the self-discipline to do it all the way the 1st or the 2nd. I missed days. And when you miss 1 day, you're more likely to miss 2 days, and then you're more likely to miss 3. Your job right now is to take action 1 step at a time and take action on that next piece that you see. And it makes all the world of a difference. So, in funnel hacking, what is that step? Do you have a funnel? Yes, no. Is it working? Yes, no. Do you know who your competitors are? Let's start there. Do you, like, even before you build all this, do you know who your competitor should be? You should, okay? You should know who you should be modeling, who is the big kahuna, who's the marketing king in your area. You need to know that person, okay? Understand who are the big guys. Okay, big guys, all right, I know who I can go and model. Cool, all right, now you know that. Take a step. What are they doing that's working? I don't know. Okay, You have your task. Go figure out what's working, okay? The next step, okay, what do I have? Do I know what I'm going to build? No. Okay, so craft it. Start to craft the funnel, the market, or the marketing message, the offer. Start putting all of this together and get it right. But how do you do it? One hacking step at a time. One step at a time, and that's all you have to do. So wherever you are right now, write down those things that you need to get done and what's holding you back. I recently started writing down everything I need to get done. My wife was like, I'm going to help you. She gave me this. This is like a freaking giant pad of paper. This is a lot, okay? I write down my goals and then I update it every single day. I'm like, didn't do this, did this, didn't do this. This is number one, then number two, crap. Okay, then I flip to the next page. And I go on the next page. And I do the same thing. And on the next page. This is not the most ideal planner, but it's in your face. And it's what I needed. Write down what you need to get done. What is step number one and step number two in your hack? Whether it's an ad hack, whether it's a campaign hack, whether you're hacking copy, whatever you're doing. If you're funnel hacking, write it down. All right? Okay, guys, this is episode number 3. We're going to go to episode number 4 here in just a minute, so keep listening if you would, keep watching. Episode number 4 is going to teach you something really, really cool, so stay on that one. That's going to be really important. Okay, and I'll see you guys soon. I want to offer something really, really special here. Do you have a question? Do you have a thought? Is there something that's been looming on your mind and you just want to get an answer? Well, check this out. If you can go to HackThatFunnelRadio.com, scroll to the very bottom, you will be able to send me a direct voice message asking your question. And if I can, I will put it on the podcast. I'll literally put your voice on the podcast and I will answer your question directly. That sound good? All you have to do is go to HackThatFunnelRadio.com, scroll to the bottom, record your question, and I will get back to you.